Greetings, folks. Today is Thursday, February the 28th, 2019. I'm Tom Lineweaver, and for today, I'm leaving my constitutional discussions for this reason. I finally heard Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez say something right, and I have to give her credit. I mean, I've been hammering on her about this, global warming and climate change and all that stuff, which she's totally wrong about. But here, in this hearing about campaign finance and so forth, she said something right. Now, the way she said it was kind of funny. We're going to play a little game here, okay? But what she said afterwards about the questions she answered were right on about is it wrong for a president to use campaign money to silence people? What about all the money that's coming into campaigns from big pharma and other corporate PACs, political action committees? I am really grateful for her saying those things, and she's probably the only one in Congress that's going to, because I'd be willing to bet that everybody in Congress is guilty of what she said, accepting money from big corporations or what have you. Well, and then they cater to those people that give them those donations. Fossil fuels, she made that point. But she also made another good point about big pharma and healthcare industry. How they are probably funding elections expecting something in return. It's called quid pro quo, and Congress. And I said Congress is guilty of this quid pro quo. I've said this, I don't know how many times, for a long time in my life. I've said it verbally, I've written it, I've said it here in my commentarial programs. We have the best government money can buy. And she made that point. And she did a good job in making that point. So I have got to give her that credit. We do have the best government money can buy. So, what's the solution? Well, what can be the solution? When you look at the Constitution, does it give Congress the power to regulate campaign finance? Now, we do have campaign finance laws, but are they constitutional? I don't think they are. And that's why we need a constitutional amendment defining the money that politicians can accept. We should do away with corporate political action committees. Do away with that. Plus, we must do away with money coming in from foreign sources. Now, of course, these foreign sources are probably going through a PAC in the United States, which makes it legal. We need to stop that. The only money that your congressman, the president, the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court doesn't run elections, run campaigns. They're appointed by the president. But, who he appoints could be dictated by the political action committee money he gets. So we've got to do away with this kind of stuff. The only money that should go into campaign coffers is money from the American people. And we need a constitutional amendment to say that. Now, is Congress going to introduce such an amendment? Probably not. Do you know why? Because they're guilty of it. They are guilty of accepting this kind of money. Lobbyist money, PAC money, you name it. We do have the best government money can buy, which means poor people get the shaft. And I really appreciate her saying that what she said. I will give you the link to the video in my description here on YouTube. And I will also give the link, and whenever I post it somewhere else, I will give that link also. So, ladies and gentlemen, when she's right, she's right. And she finally said something right. That's it for today. Thank you for listening.